the discussion for today. Drumstick. We are talking about role model today. Let's talk about, do you have a role model? Who is your role model? What are the people that you look up to? Are you a role model? Role model, by definition, is someone that you emulate and someone that you look up to. So I just want to know, like, do you have a role model, or are you a role model? Do someone look up to you? I don't want us to use our parents as an example. I know everybody's first role model is their parent, whether their mom or their dad. But let's look at look outside the box. So I've met a lot of people that are other people's role model, people that they themselves consider themselves to be a role model to others. And we're having a discussion, we're talking about something, and this came up, and I was like, do you feel that because he did something in particular, and I was like, other people are actually looking up to you? Are you not conscious of what you're doing? Do you not think that other people want to do exactly the things that you are doing? And the response anyway, because it was a big back and forth considering, but that's the reason why I'm actually like, let's just talk about this. Let me throw it open to people. If you have a role model, do you take every aspect of their life and look up to them in every area of their life, whether it is in their relationship, in their career, social life? Do your role model, do you look up to them in every angle? Can they do no harm? If your role model probably have a particular fashion that they love, would you go for it as well? This person is wearing this, I love it and I'll wear it. And if their relationship is something that is lovely, would you oh yes? Or if they have a very bad relationship, would you also believe that women are trash or men are trash or whatever it is? So that's part of the reason why I kind of I want to see the mind of people. I want to see how people actually think about these things. So if you yourself, if you're a role model, do you make this conscious effort? Are you kind of I can't do this because other people are looking up to me? Or are you one of those that I don't give a I don't care. They shouldn't be looking up to me anyway. I'm not the one that forced them to, or I'm not even sure if anybody actually is looking up to me. I know that some people are not you didn't choose yourself to be a role model. I know that probably some people found themselves in that position probably because of who they had, their career, because of the position that they found themselves in life, and that's why other people look up to them. And in this case, it's are they can you hold them to their action, that whatever they do, they have to be conscious of the fact that somebody else is looking up to them? Or probably if you're a young person, if this particular role model is a young person that have their life to live, and for every mistake they make, they've been called out for, people are actually insulting them and blah 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 blah, you should have known better, you should know that other people are actually looking up to you. And that leads me to actually another question. The other question I was going to ask also is that, can you actually choose a younger person to be your role model? So let's say, somebody, probably a teenager or someone early in their 20s, and you are in your middle 30s or even older than that, and you found yourself that you're actually looking up to this younger person as your role model. I know that age shouldn't be anything, but anyway, that's why I'm doing this, and that's why I'm asking these questions. Do you yourself, if you're watching this in particular, do you have a younger role model that probably their actions are one of the things that influence your decision, whether it is in, I know, let's say for instance in fashion, I know that fashion will be something that will influence an older person if you have a younger role model. So in that aspect, that should be fair enough in my opinion. But this is really not about me, it's about the public and what other people think. Because sometimes I've heard other people talk about let's say a lady in her 40s, early 40s, middle 40s, and wearing a particular thing, and people are like, what is wrong with you? Do you think you are in your teen years and all that? And the person was like, they saw a particular model wearing it and they love her so much, and that's why they are wearing it, and I'm like, is there anything wrong in that? So, but apart from that, to be honest, that is even just fashion. But I'm talking about decisions that could actually change your life, things that can actually impact your home, or impact your work, or impact your social life. And based on what somebody have done, your role model that is younger than you, would you take that decision as well? And like, oh yeah, she's doing that, or he's doing that, oh, I will do it as well, or I'll go ahead and do that as well. So that's one other question that I wanted to ask other people to, like, let's talk about this and let's see what you think, your opinion. How well do you know your role model? How well do you know them? Have you tried to find out information about them? And have you ever stumbled across some particular information that you were actually really, really disappointed in? Like, oh, you did not actually know that before, and then you found out that your role model has actually done something before that, and you feel like, are you for real? I'm actually really, really disappointed in this person. And as a role model yourself, have you ever found yourself in a position where you have made a decision and at the end of the day you regretted it? You felt like, oh, you didn't realize how much impact it was going to make on others. And have you found yourself in that position before, where you did something and it affected your fans, or you've affected the people looking up to you, So that's one of the things that I wanted to find out. I want you to comment below and let us talk about it. It doesn't have to be a personal experience. It can be something you've heard of before, or something that happened to someone I just want us to discuss about it. Okay guys, that's the end of our discussion today. Thank you for taking out your time to listen to my videos. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at The Real African Housewife, and let's get to it with all our discussion. Bye guys.